And here's the crazy part. The AI revolution is still in its early innings. The global artificial intelligence market is expected to grow nearly 19 times larger over the next 9 years. That's a compound annual growth rate of roughly 38% through 2034. For comparison, the S&P 500 has averaged around 10 to 12% annually over the long term. AI is growing 3 times faster. So instead of trying to guess which individual company will dominate AI in the next decade, in this video, I'm going to show you the best AI ETFs to buy for 2026 and beyond. Because the smartest way to get rich is to get rich without getting lucky. Let's get into it. Before we start, 2 important things. First, this isn't a random list of trending funds. I selected these ETFs intentionally so their holdings overlap in a strategic way. That gives you maximum exposure to the strongest AI companies, while still staying diversified and protected from volatility. Think of these funds as a foundation. You can always add individual stocks on top later. Second, I'm not a financial advisor. My background is in electrical engineering and data science. I've spent a decade working with AI systems in the real world. I invest long-term, 3 to 5 years minimum, and I only buy what I understand. Now let's talk strategy. If I could only own one AI ETF for the next decade, it would probably be VGT, the Vanguard Information Technology ETF. Here's why. Generative AI isn't just chatbots and viral videos. It's already accelerating innovation in advanced materials, drug discovery, aerospace, robotics, and semiconductors. Across multiple industries, AI adoption has led to huge spikes in patents and research output within months. This isn't hype. This is a structural technology shift. And VGT captures that shift perfectly. It's heavily focused on semiconductors, hardware, software, and infrastructure. NVIDIA and Microsoft alone make up over 30% of the fund. That concentration matters because VGT lets its winners ride. It has historically outperformed the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, while charging lower fees than many competing tech ETFs. But AI isn't one industry. It's 3 phases, and that's where our next ETFs come in. To understand how AI stocks could perform, we can look at the rise of the mobile internet. When smartphones took off, tech stocks moved in phases. Phase 1 was semiconductors. Phase 2 was infrastructure, and Phase 3 was software and services. We're seeing the same pattern with AI today. We're likely still between Phase 1 and Phase 2. So let's start with semiconductors. SMH, the VanEck Semiconductor ETF, is my favorite way to get concentrated exposure to AI chips. Unlike VGT, this fund is highly focused with only about 25 holdings. The top 5 companies, NVIDIA, Taiwan Semiconductor, Broadcom, AMD, and Micron, make up nearly 50% of the fund. These are the companies building the chips that power AI data centers, and demand is exploding. Since 2020, SMH has delivered massive returns, and if AI keeps scaling, chips remain the foundation. Next is CHAT, the Roundhill Generative AI ETF. This fund is designed specifically around generative AI. Top holdings include NVIDIA, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, and Meta. What I like about CHAT is that it captures foundational AI models like GPT and Gemini as infrastructure in themselves. It's actively managed, so it adjusts as the AI landscape evolves. That means cybersecurity demand will accelerate alongside AI adoption. CIBR, the first trust Nasdaq Cybersecurity ETF, targets that trend. It holds about 30 companies, including CrowdStrike and Palo Alto Networks. As AI expands globally, every organization will need stronger cybersecurity. CIBR gives you exposure to that protective layer. So how do these ETFs work together? VGT is your broad AI foundation, SMH is for chip acceleration, and CIBR is for AI-era security. You'll notice companies like NVIDIA, Microsoft, and Broadcom appear in multiple funds. That overlap is intentional. It increases exposure to the strongest AI companies while maintaining diversification across the entire AI stack. Hardware, infrastructure, software, and security. We are not late to AI. Yes, NVIDIA is already up massively. But remember, the iPhone launched in 2007, and mobile internet didn't fully mature until over a decade later. AI is likely the same. If the market truly grows at 30 to 40% annually for the next decade, the companies powering that growth could compound significantly. Of course, ETFs aren't risk-free, but they provide a structured, diversified way to participate in one of the most powerful technological revolutions in history. If you want to go deeper into individual AI stocks I'm buying right now, check out the next video. And remember, the best investment you can make is in yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.